Hello there again. This is Tracy and Breeze, and I want to spend a little time showing you how to play some games with your horse before you use them as a therapeutic horse, or if you have a horse of your own. And these games help you determine what kind of attitude your horse has for that day, because horses are different every day. And from there you can decide whether they are safe to ride or used in the therapy program. I will tell you that horses appreciate if they've been installed and you're getting them out for the class. They appreciate having a little time spent with them, and I don't just mean lunging them in a circle. You can use these games to help them interact with you and have a good time. And they must be done in order. Each one is a little bit more of a test of who's the leader. And the first one, the friendly game, is really important, because if you don't have that friendship with your horse, you won't be able to do the other games. And the friendly game is just simply, if you're starting off, is just simply petting them, being able to touch them anywhere. Some horses might be head shy, and you can't touch their ears. And you find out where their sensitive parts are, and over time you work with that. And basically you're going to move your way around the horse, make sure you can touch them anywhere. My horse wants to eat grass like any other horse. You do it all the way back to their tail. Some horses don't like their tail touched. Now, one of the other things we use what we call a carrot stick. It helps you reach around to do your friendly game. You don't have to put your head under the horse and be unsafe. But you can touch all the areas of the horse with the stick and make sure that she's not kicking at anything and she's happy about it. You can even throw a rope over them. Either if you don't have something like that, you can actually use their lead rope if we get her off of it. You can also throw the lead rope up on them. See how relaxed they are. Whenever you see a horse chewing like she was, that means they've made the thought and they're happy with they're in a good mood. So they're relaxed. And of course, you do both sides. Horses are left and right-handed too. Most of them are left-handed, but it's important. Some sides are more stiff than the others and are not is happy to have some of the things done. So that's a friendly game. The next game is called the porcupine game. The porcupine game is a solid pressure. When we're first starting out, we actually have different degrees of pressure, up to 4. Breeze is real familiar with this game, and I don't have to put much pressure on it. So I'm going to rub this part here, and I'm going to push. Making her move away, it's just like horses do when they're in a herd. The dominant horse will push the other one away. And you want to be the leader, and they want to be the follower. If you have a horse that's leading you, that's more dangerous. Porcupine tame is also done in the rear. Pretty good at that one. And of course, we do both directions. So porcupine game is solid pressure. The next game is driving game. And driving game is rhythmic pressure. And you don't touch the horse. Now, we need to be able to do driving game to do yo-yo game. So, driving game, let's see if she's going to, I might have to up the pressure to make her go back. Drive them back with limited pressure. Oh, you can do better than that. I'm going to grab my carrot stick real quick. And you can make them turn with rhythmic pressure. That goes for the hind end too. Now I don't have to use too much stick with her because she already knows the games. But again, I'm making her move her feet and I'm being dominant over her. And yeah, it's just a game, but it really helps with the connection. Next one is what we call yo-yo game, and basically yo-yo game is I make her back up and then I make her come back to me. There's her back. Then I wait. I don't ask her in right away, and then I ask her to come in. Slowly comb the road. Smile. Good girl. Come on. Circling game here. That's the game we do after we do the yo-yo game. And there's some rocks here and my horse doesn't have shoes on, so she might be a little reluctant to move around, but I'll show you. Basically, it's not lunging. Back her up like you do in yo-yo game, and then you send her. Now, you shouldn't be following her around and making her go. She should go on her own without your following her. See people lunging. Come on, you can go a little faster. They're chasing their horse all the time. She should know I sent her out there, and she should stay out there until I ask her to come in like in the yo-yo game. Good. And you can do both directions. Some horses are a little... Now with Breeze, she's pretty good. We'll drop this. I can change directions with her. Without even touching her. And then when I step back, I change direction. Good. Like I did it good. See, I'm chomping on my lips. Okay, so now we've done friendly, porcupine, driving, yo-yo, and circling. And that leaves us a couple more games. And the next one's sideways, having them move sideways away from you. Now you can see why driving game and getting them to move their feet in circling game is important before you get to this point. When we do sideways, for the first time with a horse, we usually do it up against a wall so they can't get around you, to help them understand of what you're asking them to do. Now my horse knows his game, so she's horse ever gets resistant and starts saying, spooking out and not wanting to do something, that's the time to go back to the friendly game and just take a break and start over. A lot of times, in fact, probably most of the time, when a horse can't get what you want them to do, it's not them, it's you. You're not giving them a consistent message. And so it's always good to just kind of reset the button, don't let any emotions get in the way, and go ahead and try again. So the last game is squeeze game. And squeeze game is extremely important, especially in going through tight places on the trail, getting your horse in the trailer. I'm going to show you a squeeze game here in a second. Squeeze game is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to squeeze her through a small area between myself and the barn and have her turn around and come back through again. It also applies for having them jump over something. We want them to do what we ask them to do, because when you get on their back, it's really important they understand what that is. So we'll get her going. I don't want her to go back around me. I want her to go back up against the wall.